While the rest of the group forages, one stands guard atop a mound, scanning earth and sky and sounding different calls for different dangers. Its alarms can tell the others whether a threat comes from above or along the ground. Each member takes a turn at this selfless, exhausting watch, protecting all the rest. Such devoted teamwork reflects the wisdom of the all-wise Creator, who built safety not from strength, but from sacrifice and trust. This is the meerkat, a guardian who watches so the others may feed. Hello, vibrant people! If you find joy in discovering the hidden lives of extraordinary creatures, please take a gentle moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel, as it genuinely helps us keep sharing these marvels with you. Now, let us step softly together into the remarkable world of the meerkat and uncover the astonishing gifts woven into every part of its tiny frame. To truly appreciate the meerkat, we must begin with its body, a masterpiece of precise and purposeful design crafted by the maker for life in one of the most demanding landscapes on the planet. A meerkat measures only about 25 to 35 centimeters in length, with a slim, lightweight build and a long tapering tail that adds nearly as much length again. That tail is far more than decoration. When the meerkat rises to stand tall, the tail presses against the ground like the third leg of a tripod, granting it steady balance for long minutes of vigilant watching. The Almighty fashioned this creature so that even rest and observation become acts of perfect engineering. The meerkat's coat is itself a quiet wonder, a soft blend of tan, silver, and pale brown that mirrors the very sands it calls home. This gentle coloring allows the creature to melt into its surroundings, becoming little more than a faint shadow against the dust whenever a sharp-eyed predator searches the ground below. Across the back of every meerkat run subtle, darker bands, a pattern so distinctive that no two individuals are marked in exactly the same way, almost like a personal signature placed by the originator upon each of his creatures. The fur is short and wonderfully practical, never trapping the punishing desert heat, and the Lord arranged it with the same thoughtful balance found in every other detail of this small and humble animal. Look closely at the meerkat's face, and you will notice dark patches surrounding each eye, almost like a pair of natural sunglasses. These are no accident. The masterful designer placed them there to absorb the fierce glare of the desert sun, reducing blinding reflection and allowing the meerkat to gaze directly toward the bright sky in search of danger. Its eyes themselves are remarkable, set high upon the head and equipped with a special protective membrane, a built-in shield that gently sweeps away sand and dust. The creator also gave the meerkat wide horizontal pupils, broadening its field of view into a long band across the landscape, perfect for spotting the faint silhouette of a predator drifting far overhead. Beneath the meerkat stretches a hidden kingdom, an underground network of tunnels and chambers that can plunge 2 meters deep and spread across a wide area with many separate entrances. To build and maintain this refuge, the Supreme Maker equipped each meerkat with 4 strong, curved claws on every front foot, each one functioning like a small, durable shovel. A meerkat can shift its own body weight in sand within seconds, vanishing beneath the surface almost as if the earth itself had swallowed it. These burrows are a triumph of design, staying cool during the blistering afternoons and warm through the bitter desert nights, shielding the entire group from both the punishing climate and the hunters that prowl above. Within these deep chambers, the meerkats rest in safety, and the same tunnels are often used and expanded for many seasons. An inheritance built one small pawful of sand at a time. Now we arrive at one of the most captivating behaviors in the entire animal kingdom, the role of the sentinel. At any given moment while the group forages, one meerkat will climb to a raised mound, a rock, or a low branch, lift itself onto its hind legs, and watch the sky and the land with unbroken focus. This guard takes no food and seeks no comfort. It simply serves, often standing watch for an hour or more before another steps forward to take its place. The Lord instilled within these creatures a profound spirit of cooperation, and the sentinels rotate this duty among themselves, each taking a faithful turn so the whole group can search for food in safety. It is a living portrait of selflessness, a quiet reminder of the harmony the originator placed within his creation. The Sentinel's watchfulness would mean little without a way to share what it sees, and so the all-knowing creator gave the meerkat an astonishingly rich language. These animals produce a wide range of calls, and remarkably, the sound changes depending on both the type of threat and how close that threat has come. A danger from the air, such as an eagle, draws a different warning than a danger on the ground, such as a jackal or a snake. The group understands instantly, scattering for cover or freezing in place exactly as the situation demands. A soft, constant murmur also passes between foraging meerkats, a gentle chatter that keeps the family connected even while their heads are buried in the sand. Through this elegant system, the all-wise creator transformed a scattered band of small animals into a single, coordinated whole. When the danger has passed, the meerkats return to the serious business of finding food, and here too the design of the fashioner shines. Meerkats are primarily insect eaters, hunting beetles, spiders, and other small creatures hidden beneath the sand, though they will also take small reptiles and tender roots. Their sense of smell is so keen that they can detect a meal buried several centimeters beneath the surface, and their claws make short work of digging it free. A meerkat spends a great many hours of each day in this patient, head-down search, for its small body burns energy quickly in the desert and must be refueled often. Most astonishing of all is their fearless relationship with venomous prey. A meerkat can confront a scorpion, swiftly disarm its stinger, and consume it with practiced ease. The Almighty granted these creatures a measure of resistance to certain venoms that would gravely harm many larger animals, an extraordinary gift that opens a whole pantry of food closed to their competitors. Survival in the Kalahari also means mastering the temperature, and the meerkat does so with quiet brilliance. On cold mornings, you may see the group emerge from their burrow and turn to face the rising sun, standing tall with the dark skin of their bellies exposed to catch the warmth. The fur on their underside is deliberately thin for exactly this reason, allowing sunlight to heat the body quickly after the freezing night. The Divine Maker designed even their daily rhythm with care, so that the group rests in shaded shelter during the hottest hours and works in the gentler light of morning and late afternoon. Nothing here is wasted, and nothing is left to chance. The deepest wonder of the meerkat, however, lies in the way the entire group lives as one devoted family. A meerkat clan, often numbering between 10 and 30 individuals, shares every burden and every blessing. Older members take on the role of patient teachers, carefully showing the young how to handle dangerous prey, beginning with harmless lessons before trusting them with a living scorpion. Some adults remain behind at the burrow as devoted guardians of the smallest members, while the others forage. They groom one another with tender care, huddle together for warmth, and stand united against any threat, sometimes even bunching together and swaying as one dark, growling mass to frighten away a predator many times their size. Should a hawk or eagle descend, the entire clan will dash as one toward the nearest bolt hole, the young sheltered in the very center of the rushing group. The ultimate creator wove this loyalty into their very nature, and in it, we see a striking example of strength built upon unity rather than size. Even their playful moments serve a purpose. The tumbling, wrestling games of young meerkats sharpen their reflexes and teach them the coordination they will need to survive. Divine Providence ensured that nothing in their lives is idle, that even joy is a form of quiet preparation. Every chase, every mock struggle, every gentle nip is a lesson disguised as delight, readying these small creatures for the serious world that awaits them. When we step back and consider the meerkat as a whole, we see a creature of almost unbelievable completeness. Its body is built for digging, watching, and enduring. Its senses are finely tuned to a desert that hides both food and death beneath the sand. Its voice carries meaning with stunning precision, and its heart is bound to its family by an instinct of pure cooperation. The meerkat cannot outrun an eagle or overpower a jackal, yet it endures in a land that defeats far stronger animals, simply because the maker equipped it with the priceless gifts of vigilance, unity, and wisdom. It is a small living lesson that survival is not always granted to the mighty, but very often to the watchful and the united. The next time you picture the great African wilderness, let your mind rest for a moment on this tiny sentinel standing tall against the morning sun, guarding a family it loves with everything it has. In that simple, humble image lies a profound reflection of the care, the precision, and the boundless wisdom of the one who shaped it. Thank you so much for spending this time with us, beautiful people. If this gentle journey into the world of the meerkat has touched your heart, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next adventure, and leave a comment below telling us which wonderful creature you would love to explore next. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and we'll see you in the next story.